Good evening, champions of Azeroth. Welcome to the most anticipated battle in the history of this land, where power, rage, and honor collide in a contest like no other. Tonight, we stand at the crossroads of history, as two of the mightiest war chiefs ever to walk this world prepare to face each other in a brutal clash for supremacy. This is the ONLYFANGS War Chief Championship. Now, it's no secret that it's been a grueling few weeks as the guild order has been thrown into disarray following the untimely death of one Sodapoppin. But it was in the guild's darkest hour, as Molten Core seemed but a fantasy for this scrappy group of content creators, that a new champion would arise and take up the mantle of War Chief and lead a beleaguered guild back to prosperity. But now, as we know, every good story doesn't end so easily. Rifts formed, factions were forged, and allegiances pledged as Sodapoppin climbed and clawed his way back to the ranks of the level 60s for a chance to take back the title of War Chief. And so here we stand, ready to settle it once and for all, for blood to be spilt and soak the ground of the very lands of which the victor will be declared War Chief. Tonight, we see the old gods of war battle for their place in the pantheon of Azeroth's most legendary leaders. Will it be the brutal power and sheer ferocity of the fel-infused Tyler1, or the spiritual fury and cunning of Troll King Sodapoppin? Only one will stand victorious. Only one will claim the title of the true War Chief of Azeroth. First up, your challenger, having reached the top of the mountain and tasted the bitter defeat of a level 60 death, he has toiled to get back to this point and fight for his right to lead. I give you the Troll King Sodapoppin!
Yeah, that's me. There's no one else can talk, but they would be cheering in game. That's right.
And now, your current champion, sitting at a clean 6'2" and muscles that his armor just cannot contain, I give you
the energy's
War
off.
Chief Tyler1!
It's gonna take a while.
Gentlemen, please enter the arena. As you make your way to the middle, I want to see a clean fight from you two, gentlemen. Let's show respect to our competitors, as at the end of the day, one will lay in a pool of their own blood. We touch gloves, we have a clean fight, and may the best War Chief win.
All right. Tyler, let's drop down a channel.
Trying to get rid of all the other UI.
What channel? What channel? What channel?
All right, Zico, floor is ours. Duel flag has dropped. We have all been waiting for this moment for weeks and weeks. Delays upon delays across all Twitch chats. Let's see, one's in the chat for Alcor's X, Sodapoppin, two's in the chat for Tonka Tonk. Duel has started, no charge coming through. Hamstring parried right away. Hamstrings both. Alcor's, though, not hamstring. He might get the first intercept, and it lands. Tonka Tonk has to eat the 3-second stun. Hamstrings now on both sides. Mortal Strike, big crit from Alcor's. Tonka Tonk on the back foot.
Oh my god, he gets disarmed, but the counter disarm does come out here from Tonka Tonk back onto Alcor's. That intercept is paying dividends right now for Alcor's as he comes back to full HP there. Early pot coming out, and Tonka Tonk trying to struggle here with the movement.
This is not good.
Crits here onto Alcor's, but look at that beautiful kiting. He's keeping the slows up. Tonka Tonk is on the ropes. He's on 1 HP, and Alcor's takes round number 1.
Oh my gosh, that wasn't even close. Was that a health pot crit, Zico? Like, Alcor's was literally full life.
We might be out 500
0%. What happened?
I have no idea. Tonka Tonk has been talking a big game during his reign. He's been getting coached by some of the best warriors in the game. It is still early in the battle, but Alcors is coming out swinging.
Wait, guys, his abilities aren't registering because the invites are getting spammed. Like his abilities are actually not being, like they're not registering.
Maybe we'll have to block invites there. Oh my gosh, that's wild. Sony, did you see anything else happen in that first duel, maybe besides the registration of the abilities, that Tonka Tonk maybe could have done differently, strategy-wise, positioning? I know there was no charges.
I mean, he went for the opening hamstring, but literally he couldn't use any of his abilities. I don't know if we should maybe go back, you know, and redo that duel or what. That was just not even, like he actually could not use his abilities. I don't know.
We'll have to talk to our admins about that one, Zico. But yeah, we'll see what they end up saying there on round one. But to me, that looked pretty one-sided here for Alcors, despite the 5% health advantage here from Tonka Tonk. I mean, the gears equalized, everything else is equalized, and it looks like we have a second dual flag dropped.
Is there a...
Yeah, it looks like it. We might have to just invite them to block invites that way, to just be in party with them. But I completely agree with you. Alcors, he looked super clean. You can tell this man has been practicing. He's been eating good. He's been getting plenty of rest. He looks absolutely locked in right now, getting a big opener right there, getting that intercept, and just making a good movements all around. But we got round number 2 already starting here. Alcors going for the first initial hit right here onto Tonka Tonk.
And Tonka Tonk, I think, is still in Zerker stance. There it is. He swaps to battle, but the intercept going out. We got a big overpower proc. This duel is even. It's 50-50. Health pots still available. Big rage advantage here. There's a fear coming out from Tonka Tonk. Alcor is getting a massive bandage, and this is what Sony was talking about in the pre-duel area. That's what it's all about. The big heals. No charge yet. Mortal Strike gets parried there. It looks like this is still close. Tonka Tonk, the first to pot. Alcor still has the pot in the back foot here. Defensive stance from Tonka. Alcor is deciding to pop the retaliation in duel number 2. Remember, this is the first of 5. It's a 30-minute cooldown that's big. We get a big deep wounds here from Tonka Tonk. No way Alcor loses with that 30-minute cooldown. There's the potion and the big fear coming out from Tonka. Things are stabilizing.
Yeah, but he's in Berserker stance. Berserker Edge is out of the fear, and he's continuing to pummel Tonka Tonk into the ground. Executes coming in, and Alcors is going to take round number 2 and make it look easy. But that was that 30-minute cooldown. Sony, as our expert warrior here, how important is that cooldown in a situation like this?
Sorry, are you guys talking to me? I'm full muted watching Tyler's POV because I'm trying to. When it comes to the round, after the 3rd round, we got to get in the corner. We figure these things out. Dude, he played amazing there, but there was a few things he's not keeping Sodapoppin slowed at all. Did he just blame me? Did he just blame me?
I mean, that is kind of on the coach.
Soda's getting in his head. Why are they in the same voice comms? Why are they in the same voice? Like, Tyler's just not pressing any buttons. He's going a few seconds without pressing any buttons. He needs to keep him slowed. He needs to make sure that hamstring's on that 24/7. He disarmed the retaliation. That was amazing. He got a full value HP.
He's gonna make a comeback.
Ball strike fell off. Like, he's playing it well. If he just locks in, he's got this.
Sony, can you tell me a little bit about the retaliation choice from Alcor versus Shield Wall or Recklessness in the Warrior versus Warrior Mirror matchup?
Yeah, so for these duels, they're not allowed to use shields, so you can't shield wall. Recklessness, though, I think is definitely the superior choice. Tyler could have even Recklessness that fear, got out of it, and got a few free crits off. Because with Recklessness, you can at least shove damage, whereas Retail, you have to hope that they're going to attack into it, but it can be disarmed either which way. Wait, why is...
If Rec is being popped, is it something that's just like incredibly scary? So like for me, I'm kind of a new warrior. Whenever I pop Rec, I get a little scared from the extra damage incoming. Is the damage bonus going to be kind of like outweigh that over a retaliation in a mirror matchup?
Yeah, I think Recklessness is just far superior. I gotta hop in the corner with Tyler right now, guys. I'll be back in a second.
All right, let's see it.
It looks like we are going to be hearing here from our competitors. They're going to be taking some advice from their coaches here. Sony is going to try to get some advice out here for Tyler. Now, Tyler didn't use any of those 30-minute cooldowns here, so he is going to have that available in his back pocket for that next duel. That should be a big advantage, at least in one of these rounds, are you?
Yeah, hopefully the break isn't 30 minutes, because then you'll have another retaliation ready. Yeah, we'll see how that goes. But I'm gonna be honest, these are looking one-sided. Like Alcors clearly has the advantage. He's been playing WoW his whole life. Sodapoppin is multi-rank 1 gladiator experience. Tonk just started a month ago. I mean, it's honestly pretty impressive. Just a month of WoW going up against a multi-rank 1 gladiator. But if Tonk is gonna win, what do you think he needs to change here? Like mainly.
I think he's just got to keep those slows up. Right now, Tonk is not keeping the slows up. He's not getting the uptime that he needs onto Alcors. And Alcors is getting a lot of free intercepts. He's getting a lot of free extra damage just because he's able to kind of duck in and out between the swing timers and kind of avoid the swing timer from Tonk's two-hander. So I think right now, like Sony said, we got to keep those slows up onto Alcors at all costs, and we got to make them count. I think that next duel, if he pops that recklessness, it should be a good one for him as well. Other than that, like you mentioned, you know, for somebody who's only been playing a month, his play is solid. He's not health potting with Mortal Strike effect on him. He's making sure to try to get some even trades. He's disarming a counter disarm, and anytime Sodapoppin manages to get his disarm. So he's doing a great job. He just needs to land a little bit more damage, and I think the key to do that is
going in for another one.
slows.
Okay, hamstrings it is. I agree with you. This is Tonk's duel to win. We have the 30-minute cooldown of recklessness. Alcors does not. If Tonka is going to win a match, it's this one right here coming up. Looks like the competitors are doing a little stare down face to face, getting ready for this next duel. Hopefully Sony told Tonk what he needs to hear, but I'm thinking if Tonk gets aggressive right off the start, pops recklessness, and just puts Alcors on the back foot from the get-go, it could be an awesome strategy to get a win in round 3 here.
Absolutely, I do agree with you. He's got to make sure as well that he's not sitting in battle stance for too long. I think a big play that came out from Alcors was that Berserker Rage on the Fear and landing a full Fear onto Tonka while he was in that battle stance. And also, look at these openers. Alcors is starting these duels mounted, and that is a way for him to kind of deny these charges. Just starting the duel on top of Tonka is giving him a big lead because he doesn't have to do that charge gamble. If Tonka gets a charge onto Alcors, that's not a gamble that he wants to take. He wants to rely on that close combat and just utilizing his globals better and utilizing his better movement to get the upper advantage.
Another dual flag down, and I love that they're not doing the charge. It reduces the RNG, and here we go. Tonk, if you're going to win, the time is now. Recklessness popped. Oh my gosh, so much damage coming through, but he's also taking more. Alcor kiting it out. Who gets the charge? They both get it. That's actually the best case scenario here. Tonk uses the potion first. Alcor closely after. They're both 70% life here. This is neck and neck. Berserker Rage being used from Tonk. Big whirlwind. Doesn't look like it crits though. Tonk getting kited out. Alcor's kiting it out as well. They both have thrown weapons. Hamstring lands and Tonk might get his first win. Execute one, execute away. Alcor's doing anything he can to get her out of that 20% health range. Big Fear lands in the bandage, getting that 21% life.
Yeah, but he had the bleed for that bandage, who doesn't get full value. But here comes the charge from Alcors, charging back into battle, trying to dodge the execute, but he's not going to be able to. Tonka
there we go.
Duel number 3 here.
Okay, we're back in.
I love it. I'm so happy it's not a clean sweep. Tonk locked in here in that third duel. Like we were talking about before, that recklessness, such a strong offensive cooldown. Only once every 30 minutes though, so Tonk is going to have to find another route to victory with recklessness now on cooldown. The question is, what is that going to be, right? Like we have the slows. I think Tonk is warming up. The hamstrings were landing. We had a lot of great movement there, but one of the things that Alcors is doing is getting really good bandage value. I have yet to see bandage value come out from Tonk, maybe a fear bandage or just a hamstring kite into a bandage, because every little bit of HP adds up here.
Yeah, no, I completely agree with you. I think the bandage has been utilized way better so far by Alcors. I think Tonka did try to go for a play like that one time, but it got Berserker Raged. And I do believe actually Tonka might have had RP walk during that whole duel
That's what
and
I'm hearing
still
too.
managed to win. So that is absolutely crazy. Disrespect coming out there and still pulling out the win.
I can't believe it. From the casting perspective, I just assumed it was a hamstring making them move slower. But yeah, it looks like the RP walk now is disabled. We
Insane
can confirm
flex.
it there with Tonka Tonk strafing left, strafing right, and getting ready here for duel number 4. The duel flag is down. Alcor staying mounted up. I like how they're on top of each other to reduce that charge RNG. It's much better that way versus just guessing if you're going to get that lucky charge based on the latency. And duel number 4 is underway. There's an intercept there, or a Zerker stance there from Tonk Tonk. No intercept lands quite yet. Hamstrings from both sides. Both players are slow. There's the demo shout. Big mortal strikes. Abilities are mirrored at this point in the duel.
Yeah, and HP pools are basically mirrored as well at this pool, but the hamstring falls off here on Tonka, and Alcors actually as well is going to be out of that hamstring. Big pot coming out there from Alcors, counter pot coming out from Tonka, but he did have that Mortal Strike effect. He gets disarmed. Look at Alcors hiding away while he's disarmed here, but Tonka gets the charge back onto Alcors. Can he connect with the Mortal Strike? It looks like he parried here, might not have enough rage, but still a lot of damage coming out here onto Tonka. And now here comes the disarm from Alcors as he looks to push for the win. Does he have the damage? Tonka swapping to the shield right there. The Skull Flame shield coming out for Tonka. He's absolutely breaking the rules here, and it looks like he's just going to be forfeiting this duel due to that TOS play right there.
You know, I don't know what it is. We'll have to talk to the competitors here, but it might have been a bad macro. You know what I mean? Like, you in a macro, you put you know, defensive stance and put the shield and the sword and board on. It might have just been half.
This bitch-ass motherfucker is not in the guild and keeps running into the middle, trying to draw attention to himself like a beta bitch.
Just a straight up win or some type of, I mean, we'll see, but yeah, that one went Alcor's way.
Yeah, I don't even think he had a one-hander to go with the shield, so I don't think he actually could do anything. He was just
he was punching
him. So we'll have to confirm with the admins here exactly what happened there, if that will count, because it was close, but I will say the edge was in Alcor's favor. Kiting out that disarm and then getting a full disarm and kind of staying on target, that was a big play, and you can tell that his experience is showing here in the matchup.
Absolutely. And, you know, one of the questions that I, you know, would love to ask Sodapoppin is how much, maybe you know, Zico, how much PvP experience does Soda have on the Warrior? Because, you know, he normally plays the Druid in PvP and a lot of
Here
PvE
we go,
on
round
Warrior.
5.
Yeah, I actually asked him about that earlier, and he was not feeling confident at all. He's been dueling a few warriors out in Durotar, but that is pretty much it. But now we have a new dual flag drop, and they're starting on mounts. This time, Tonka is going to try to deny the charge, but look at Alcor's here, kind of trying to hug him in the beginning of this to deny it. It's a game of cat and mouse. Has he even accepted that duel?
He has the epic mount.
I don't think he has.
Alcor's doesn't.
I think they're trying to kind of mind game each other there in the opener.
Tonka wants the range for the charge. You can tell he's getting that distance. Alcor's, though, wanting to play right on top of him. Tonka wants to take the coin flip on the charge for that 1 second stun and the extra rage generation. It's kind of a desperate move here, but if it pays off big. I was talking to Sony in the pregame, extra rage and the stun, but no, it doesn't pay off. Alcor's ends up getting the charge anyway. Tonka now on the back foot. Hamstrings land, but the overpower proc might set him back forward. We're at 60% life here for Tonka and about 60 for Alcor's. It's close, but big damage coming in from Tonka, and he mortal strikes the healing pot. Oh no, that's gonna be 50% healing reduction on Tonka Tonk's biggest heal here. Alcor's disarmed and uses the pot back to almost full. Tonka's in a really bad spot here. You gotta pray for some great RNG. Tonka, the hamstring lands back and forth. They're both slow, and the execute connects.
This is not looking
Tonka
good.
Goes down.
Huge gameplay here coming out from Alcors. Once again, keeping up that Mortal Strike for the pots, putting Tonka in a situation where he is panicking a little bit and has to use it. Tonka hasn't been able to kind of get away from Alcors at all in these duels. Not able to find that first aid heal, not really able to find kind of a re-engage with that charge or intercept. Alcors so far has been playing it better. And I don't know, in the opener though, it seems like he has been getting a little bit more crits. It just seemed like he had more damage going out there in the beginning stages of that. I am curious to see how this kind of mount cat and mouse game continues to develop here as we are getting closer and closer to the final rounds.
Yeah, to me, one of the biggest differences in duel number 5 was that health potion. I was talking to Sony beforehand, and that health potion going into the Mortal Strike reduces its effect by 50%. Alcor's almost topped himself with a major healing potion, Tonka Tonk, and almost did nothing. That's a big, big difference when every bit of life matters, right? So these are the types of things that we're going to have to iron out here, especially too, Alcor's got the charge. Guess we should talk about, it's the first of 5. Alcor's is up 4-1. One more win means Alcor's wins the best of 9.
It's match point at this point. So Alcor's right now looking to take a commanding win if he wins this next duel against Tonka. And Tonka has managed to get that one win at least, but so far, I don't know what he can do at this point. I think one thing that Alcor has been doing is to go for that disarm, and then during the disarm, that's when he likes to go for that health pot. It guarantees that you don't have a Mortal Strike effect
Here
on
it
you.
is.
And I think that
Flag
could
is
be
down.
an adaptation that Tonka needs to kind of look into here. But we are dropping the flag here. It's match point. Alcor wants the War Chief. Is he going to get it, Zaryu?
We'll see. We got to get a win without recklessness, Tonka Tonk. We have a lot of people supporting you here on the left side of the arena. Everyone betting that Tonka Tonk is going to win is over here. Duel number 6 is underway, guys. First to 5 wins in this best of 9. It's 4-1 here in Alcor's favor. They're starting at distance for the charge, and I love that disarm strategy you mentioned. Disarm before the health pot to make sure.
Here we go.
Oh, Tonka Tonk getting the charge this time, getting aggressive right away, straight into Zerker stance, and there's the Mortal Strike. Mortal Strike on Alcor's. It's coming back and forth. There's the disarm too, and Alcor's needs to kite out this disarm. Tonka Tonk getting aggressive, and Alcor's doing the best he can to get back in this.
Huge damage coming out, but he needs to apply the Mortal Strike. He does. Tonka looking for the win.
It's locked in. It's locked in.
Alcor's trying to kite it out here for the pop, but he's getting aggressive here as well. Tonka manages to help pot right before the charge connects. Alcor's though manages to kite it out, manages to get the health pot there as well in response. Goes for a couple of bandage ticks as well, but Tonka is just going for raw damage here. And here comes the Tauren. Alcor's almost in execute range. One more auto attack crit could be the deal here.
Execute.
Alcor's
Let's go.
into battle stance, looking for the overpower, but Tonka is going to overpower Alcor.
We're back.
We are not gonna see a 5-1. Tonka is gonna bring it back to 4-2.
That was awesome. That's the Tonka Tonk I want to see. The charge in, aggression immediately, putting Tonka Tonk on the back foot.
Okay.
I don't know if it was just an RNG fest there. We'd have to watch back on the footage on the parries, dodges, misses, stuff like that. But Tonka Tonk put out the damage. Alcor running from the start. The early health pot to keep Tonka Tonk aggressive really, really helped. And ultimately secured him a win without recklessness. That's a legit 100% legit win in the 1v1. Now there's hope for the comeback here.
Anything is possible. They have the exact same gear. They have the exact same rules here. And honestly, that was Tonka's most impressive performance right there. He got the charge. He got an early disarm. He got the pressure early on, put it back onto Alcor's, and just never let go. He never caught a fear or let him get any of those resets. And he just kept pushing, and it netted him the win there. So Tonka definitely could still bring this back. It's 4-2 right now, and if it goes to 4-4, we're seeing a fist fight for duel number 5, or duel number 9, sorry. So that is going to be potentially crazy here if Tonka can make the comeback. What do you think, Zaryu? Is it possible?
I want to see it, Zico. I would love to see a fist fight between Tonka Tonk and Alcor. These two men fighting for War Chief in front of the entire guild. I would absolutely love to see it. And we have duel number 7 underway here shortly.
Okay.
Duel flag has dropped. Look
Another
at them
Tonka win.
just staring each other
Let's
down.
go.
Alcors doesn't want to risk the charge missing and is mounting up nice and close. I think last duel really spun in Tonka's favor with that charge RNG, and Alcors is like, no. We don't want to get kind of reverse swept here, right? We have one more win. Hopefully the pressure isn't getting to his head here. One more win to close out the series, and that's it. Warchief back in Alcor's hands, but Tonk gonna do everything he can to prevent that, mounting up, getting some distance, trying to land the charge. This is mind games on the dual start here. Alcor's is saying no, but look, Tonk gets some distance. It could be another charge angle. Let's see what happens.
Yeah, I wonder who is dropping the flag here, but Tonka, look at this one
Uh-oh,
already.
nope.
Alcors gets the charge onto Tonka, and now he could be in big trouble.
disarm.
Already taking tremendous
strike.
amount of damage. But look at that crit coming out from Tonka back onto Alcors. That could be what he needs here to seal the deal. If he can parry a disarm here, this could
Feared.
be big. He gets fully feared. He berserker ranges the
Healing
fear. Goes
potion,
for the
good
early
timing.
pot, has
Healing
the
potion
pressure.
also.
Alcor's gonna pot back up, but he does have the disarm here back onto
Tonka
Tonka.
is not
potentially. I
hamstring,
think
now
it's
he is.
been parried. Huge damage coming
All
out
right,
from
all
Tonka.
right.
This is going down to the
Oh,
wire.
it's in.
Big
It's
damage
in.
with the whirlwind.
It's in.
Counter
That's a
whirlwind
Tonka
coming
team
out,
win.
but it
Let's
is
go.
going to be
Let's go.
Tonka
Okay.
Once again,
4-3.
looking warmed
4-3.
up. My goodness.
Even
what
with
a duel.
Sodapoppin getting the charge.
He did it. He won again with no recklessness. Oh my gosh, it's a whole new Tonka, Zico. The charge in Alcor's favor. The early momentum and the charge in Alcor's favor. I do believe the disarm missed. Twitch chat, correct me if I'm wrong here. It looks like Alcor's disarm missed. And that missed disarm is a big
Pulse check.
deal in these duels. It
I'm
makes
still-
things
I'm still
very,
going. I'm
very
still
different if
alive.
you have
I still have a
no
pulse.
weapon for that amount of time. And that's what Tonka needed. But it's 4-3 now. Alcor's
Oh my god.
still
Are we
needs
going-
just one more win for that victory, but Tonka is getting close. Tonka just needs 2 more wins and he's done too.
Are we going to that fist fight for
I
the,
would love it.
for the last duel? If Tonka wins this, we are going to see an all-out boxing match here between these two titans of warriors. Tonka, I
Okay,
don't know
one
if,
more.
of course, he's ever
One more,
gonna
then
live
the last
down
one's
amount
just
of
gonna be a
shit
coin flip.
talking that is going to come out of Tonka if he managed to pull this off. This could be robbery right there. Alcors had the charge. That was his duel to win, but an unlucky parry there on the disarm swung things in Tonka's favor. That is the kind of RNG that he needs, and that is the kind of RNG that he's tried to set up for himself with these duel rules. And so far, he's holding his own. He's doing a great job. Now waiting for the potion cooldown. What do you think, Zaryu? Are we going to a fist fight?
I want to see it. I really, really want to see it. Tonka, lock in. There it is. Dual flag down. We're hoping for a 4-4 duel here in duel number 8. Tonka, do what you've been doing. It's been working. Let's keep it up. It was 4-1 just a minute ago. Everything is falling apart here for Alcor's. Alcor's really hoping this disarm lands this time. In this duel, there's a lot going on. There's demo shouts, there's sunder armors, there's overpowers, there's fears, there's disarms, a lot of high priority spells you need to use.
Ooh.
Which one do you use
Oh,
first?
look.
There's the hamstring. It lands. Tonka, a little bit lower than Alcor's, but no, things are evened out right away. Both warriors looking for those crits.
Big.
Alcor's, Tonka uses the potion early into the mortal strike. That's not going to come in handy later. Alcor's, though, getting disarmed. They're both disarmed. Hey, we're getting a little fist fight right now, Zico.
First
That's
potion,
kind of nice.
Oh my
Stun.
god,
That's
Alcor
not
gets the
good.
charge here. This could be what turns the tides of the battle. Alcor
Uh-oh,
now
this is not
has
looking
the
good.
advantage, but Tonka with a couple of crits.
Oh, big
Could
crit.
turn it around,
Big crit.
And it is going to
Back
go
and
down
forth.
to the wire. Executes are coming
It's
in.
close.
Alcor's on 1% HP. Tonka manages
Okay.
to do it. No way. Tonka
believe
is
it.
bringing it
Okay.
to a fist fight. The reverse sweep could be real right now.
I can't believe this. No way it's happening 4-4. Alcor's is crumbling. This is absolutely unbelievable. Tonka got the RNG he was looking for. The big crits came in. Tonka just had to warm up a little bit, and he found his rhythm, brings it back in the 4-4. 3 duels won without the recklessness. Oh my gosh. And guys, let's remember, Tonka just started playing WoW about a month ago, maybe a month and a half ago.
I don't know. They're saying round 1 invalid because Tonka couldn't use abilities. I don't know if that's the official ruling.
I honestly cannot wait to see it. And I had a chance to interview both of these competitors prior to this duel. And one of the things that Tonka said was, I lock in. When the pressure is high, I have a buff. I play 20% better anytime in my career that there's been a high stakes situation. That is when I make it count. And right now, he was one loss away from being completely dismantled and Alcor's becoming the war chief. And we're seeing that he is absolutely laser focused. Whatever Sony told him during that kind of replay or reset, it seems to be working because this man is playing completely out of his mind.
Zico, I was going to ask you, what is the metagame in the Warrior v Warrior equalized gear fist only meta? And I'm starting to think nobody knows. This is uncharted territory. This has never really happened before. You can't use Mortal Strike. You can't disarm really. If you do, it doesn't really change anything because you're punching anyway. What is the objective here? Are you just punching and hoping to get good bandage value, potentially? Good charges, intercepts? What do you think?
Yeah, I mean, that's got to be the name of the game at this point. You just try to stay on your opponent if you have the HP lead and don't give him any resets. I mean, the pots, you're going to need to get some good value. I wonder if you want to pot early because you might be able to actually get a second pot. Actually, no, they're not allowed to use a second pot anyway.
Right.
I honestly don't know. But Coach Sony Digital is saying battle shout instantly, demo shout, use thunderclap, off cooldown, fuck you, Soda. So definitely fighting words here coming out from the Tonka side of the camp.
You know, maybe it's a lot of those damage reduction abilities. Yeah, you can't use Mortal Strike, but yeah, the demo shouts, the battle shouts. Let's see their strategy here. Demo shouts lands for Alcor's first. Tonka still on the mount, deciding to just
there we go.
There's the charge, and the first punch comes in there from Tonka. It hits hard. Not quite a crit, though. Thunderclaps from both ends. Once again, they can't actually use any abilities here. Blood Rage, you know, I wonder if Blood Rage is even worth using, because it's hurting both of them more than any of their other abilities. That's 10% of their life almost. Thunderclaps landed 77% here for Tonka,
Very
73
close.
for Alcor's. This is neck and neck. Zerker stands to get more rage here. Tonka back to battle. I mean, this is going to be a close duel either way. It's 70% to 70%, Zico.
Yeah, this is going down in history right now. Alcor's is actually a little bit lower than Tonka, but it looks like things that 5% HP from being a Tauren could be paying dividends in this matchup here. Tonka going for a couple of more
Demo
swings
shout,
here.
thunderclap.
Now the thunderclap connects.
Demo shout, thunderclap.
There potentially, but there is the first health pot being forced, and Tonka, he could actually win this if he just tries to get his HP a bit lower and then crits the health pot, because that is another big RNG factor here that could go in his favor. And we'll see. He hasn't decided to use it just yet. He's really banking on a potential crit here. If he gets it, it could be massive. Zard.
That's a good strategy to go for. Cross your fingers and hope for a health potion crit here for Tonka. There's a thunderclap that lands. Tonka down to 30% life, but still has that health potion. So it's, you know, we want to keep that in mind. There's health potion does not crit, so it kind of equalizes the health here. Alcor doing his best to kind it out. The troll racial, a little bit of health regen, and there's a bandage just for 1 or 2 ticks.
Still doesn't have demo shout on him.
Alcor's gets back to about 70% life, and now Alcor's has about a 20% health advantage here. Thunderclap 100% uptime. It looks like Tonka is forgetting to demo shout. Looks like demo shout is not on Alcor's this entire time. Alcor is keeping up the demo shout nearly full time. Boom, demo shout falls. It's right back up, and with these small gameplay differences, Alcor's is slowly pulling ahead.
Yeah, but Tonka has a play he could make right now. The next time Alcor's goes for a demo shout, he could actually fear him.
Bandage.
Bandage. He did it.
Yes.
He's gonna go bandage reset. No shot. Tonka is trying to bring it back. He didn't even get a charge at the back end of this. Alcor's gonna look for it. Tonka's looking for it as well. No one's gonna find it. Alcor's down to extremely low HP. Tonka with a massive play here.
Demo shout's back on Alcor's. We're back into it. There's no demo shout on Tonka.
He doesn't get counterfeared here. A huge play. Alcor's dropping dangerously low. Tonka might be pulling off the upset of a century right now. The potential current and forever Warchief.
Fear broke the fear with Berserker Rage. He was in the right stance.
This could be it, Zaryu.
Oh, that was so well played
He
from
tried
Tonka.
for another
He wins
bandage.
and Zerker stands right before the fear, and Zerker raged it. Tonka outplaying Alcors on every level right now. I don't think anyone expected this. Alcors can't use another potion. There's no more bandages. He's on the last foot. He's trying to kite it out, but there's nothing he can really do. 10% life at this point. Tonka is going to get the victory. Alcors pops the Zerker rage,
running.
but for what? There's no
He's
fear.
afraid.
There's no bandage. There's no potion. Alcor's at 6% life trying to fight in.
Oh my God, it's over.
Min-maxing the DPS with the pummels. Alcor's at 1%.
It's over. We win.
The Warchief.
Whoa, we win.
This man doesn't stop winning.
Oh, let's
How does
go.
he do it? The upset of a century right now. We gotta get some live reactions here out of Tonka T here. He can't believe it right now. He is absolutely ecstatic to be winning this one.
Let's go.
Believe it. I can't believe
We're
it. All the
rich.
side bets of people, all the crap talk back and forth for weeks. Alcors actually loses 4-5 after being up 4-1, and it all came down to the play that Tonka made in the final game, pre-swapping to Zerker stance for the Zerker rage to break the fear. Really, really well thought out. Alcors just didn't quite make that same play. The fear bandage value from Tonka
Huge.
put him on top, and that is going to be one for the history book, Zico.
Absolutely speechless right now at this man. The way he read that play was completely beautiful.
We had
He knows he
500
can't,
gold
thunderclap
on Tyler1
in
winning.
Zerker.
So, Jerome, you also had a lot of gold on Tyler1 winning. You want to like go out to a steakhouse tonight or something? Like we got cash to spend. Eat a good dinner.
From a 4-1 situation, we thought it might just be a stomp. His only win being that recklessness round to a 5-4. What a legendary player.
I just can't believe it. If you told me, Zico, 1 month ago on Tonka's first character back in Duratar questing, there's no way if you told me he's going to beat Sodapoppin in a best of 9, I would have said no way. You're crazy. That would never happen. Soda would never let this happen. And today we just witnessed it happen live.
Feels good, man.
I mean, come on.
Lesson learned.
1 month of practice. You know what?
Gambling pays off.
Here all along, helping Tonka learn the metagame in the Warrior v Warrior, learning the plays, learning what are the high priority spells to use. I mean, I am just blown away.
I can't believe it. What did we just watch, Tonka? Oh my goodness. How does he do it? How does he do it? That is insane. This man just pulls out the win. He clutches up. Like he said, when it matters the most, he clutches up, and he brought back the belt. He's doing the victory dances. This man is going to be the war chief of OnlyFangs, and there's nothing anyone can do to stop it.
How much gold? We won over 1,000 gold.
This is just an outcome that none of us expected. It was like, yeah, Soda dies and it will temporarily give Warchief over to Tonka, and you know, everything will be back to normal after the duel. Everything, you know, Soda will be back on top, and then no. I don't even think Soda expected this. I thought Soda would be, he probably thought, all right, we'll be Warchief again. It'll be fine. And then this. I wonder what Tonka plans to do next with his victory under his belt, Warchief. I mean, jeez. We're all at his command at this point.
May God have mercy on our souls at this point, because I don't know what's in store next for OnlyFangs, but with Tonka manning the reins, things are going to get spicy now. We heard that there will be some punishments if Soda wins, but Tonka won now. There could be more punishments being handed out here. The list of names on Soda's computer, he's going to have to delete that one. And it's going to be Tonka's list that we're going to have to abide to here at this point. Unreal. We need to get these guys in here immediately for a James Dash classic interview. We need to know what is going through these players' heads at this point. I can't believe it. We need news.
Yeah, I'd love to get in there. Is it possible for us to bring our competitors back into this channel? I don't know if we have any admins, officials, referees who could escort them this way. We can crown our victor.
Would we just jump down to that channel, Zico? I guess everyone else.
Because I want everyone in this.
Yeah, you want everyone else. They should come up here. Yeah, you're right.
I'll jump down and tell them.
Okay.
Oh my goodness. That is insane. I mean, I've been saying all week, I think Soda's gonna win. I think Soda's gonna win.
Me too. Me too.
I mean,
all right, these are Soda bets.
Upset.
These are Tyler
what
bets.
An upset.
I'm glad I didn't put any money on the line because someone said, "Oh, side bets are starting soon," and it's like, bro, the odds were probably like what 90-10 in Alcor's favor, and then this happens.
That is crazy. I didn't put any gold on this either.
I'm winning 1,500 gold.
I'm happy that I didn't because I would have bet for Soda. But
Yeah.
yes,
dude.
Big payout for the people on Tyler's side. I wonder how much they actually made on their bets. That is crazy. That is just crazy here. I don't know.
If they were to 1v1, if Alcor's and Tonka were to 1v1 in League of Legends next, I wonder who would win there.
Do you really wonder that?
I mean,
Sounds like
Tonka's
stirring,
clearly
bro.
the better WoW player, clearly the better War Chief. You know, I mean, maybe Alcor's is the better League player. You know, that's maybe.
Oh my god. Oh my
Wow.
goodness. I just got a whisper from Simon in the guild. He said, I bet 500 G's on Tyler1 all in. I'm winning a 1,500 gold payout. What?
Let's go.
Nice. That's huge.
Oh my god. How is that even possible?
Let me see Drum's bet. Where is it? 50? Yeah, 150 payout. So it's roughly 3x for the Tyler betters and tiers for the Soda betters. Bank of Simon starts now. Volts 2. Are the payouts happening yet or nah? Wait, is this person not online? Oh, no, it's just in my whisper pane. 1 second.
There we go. Okay, where's Tyler? I gotta give him permission to speak now.
I think they all went down to the guild meeting. Let's get everyone back up here.
They did.
Okay.
Looking for Tyler. He needs to
I'm here.
basically speak.
I'm here.
There he is.
Oh my god.
All right.
Hello, War Chief, Tonka Tonk. Everyone is absolutely mind blown that in a month and a half of practice, you completely outclassed, outskilled, outmaneuvered, outplayed Alcors from start to finish, and you were almost on a reverse sweep here. It was 4-1, and you locked in when it mattered the most. First, congratulations, and second, what is going through your mind?
Yeah, bro, I'm fucking excited. I didn't let the fans down. I didn't let my coach down. I didn't let the fucking people down. I came in when the pressure was on, and I performed like I always do. They fucking count me out every time, baby, but I show up.
Love to hear that kind of passion out of the War Chief. If I could step in here real quickly, let's do something a little official. Those of you who are still with us, still around, if we could give some space to our competitors, create a circle. I want to do an official announcement of our OnlyFangs War Chief Championship victor.
Fuck out the way.
Give me a clean circle, y'all. Clean
Get the
circle. This shouldn't be
fuck out
that
of my
hard.
circle.
Dismount. Circle up. Adventurers of Azeroth.
This is the best day ever.
After 9 grueling duels between our 2 competitors, I invite you to kneel and pay homage to the glory that is your war chief, Tyler1! And the crowd
He's not kneeling.
goes, "Wah!"
He needs to kneel.
I slash cheered for you.
Yeah, there it is.
I did too.
Tyler,
I kneeled.
I can assume as much that this was an expected result for you, so I'm not going to bother you with the typical standard post-game interview questions about how does it feel or how did this match expectation. More so, I want to know for you what the journey has been like in just such a short period of time to go from newborn baby on the planet of Azeroth to ruler of the entire kingdom.
I'm not gonna lie, bro. The drive, it's been long hours. 16 hours a day I put in this game. From the bottom to the top. I died 1 time. This is my 2nd character. I ran it all the way back. I'm in here in the trenches with these people on OnlyFangs. I want to call them my friends. Fuck it, I'm gonna call them my family as well. I picked up 800 more children. Way lower than Sailor and Kayla. Don't get it twisted, guys. You're all dipshits. I'm just saying. Anyway, blah, whatever I was saying. So it's been crazy. We've been in the trenches, in dungeons, day and day. I've seen their sweat, their tears. I've seen all the deaths. And, I got back up when I fell. And I've seen so many of these great warriors get back up when they fell as well. It's been awesome, man. I love it all.
Now, talk to me about the preparation. I know that you had a couple of people in your corner helping you out. Talk to me about that process. What was it like to kind of get into the PvP world after you had so quickly mastered that of destroying the NPCs in dungeons and raids?
I'm gonna give it a bet with you. These PvP is impossible to watch, from a third-party perspective. I've been trying to watch Sony VODs. You guys had there's a Makara tournament a couple times. It's actually impossible to watch. You don't know what's going on. You have to know what rogues do and mages and all this shit does. But I had really good coaching. Shout out to my coach from Sony. Sony helped me so much the last couple of days and all throughout the week with tips on Discord. I had a lot of good duelists like Zico helped me a lot. PS Hero, God bless his bastard heart. He's a son of a bitch, by the way. PS Hero, you're a son of a bitch. But he's been really good as well. A lot of people that duel me, Sly, Aliando, a bastard. He just parses every time. Is a bit overrated. But all these guys have been great to work with. PvP, it's a different world. It's easy, guys. I'm sorry. One more time. Don't get offended. You guys have been playing this game for 20 years. Sodapoppin, again, props to you, bro, but this shit was pathetic, man. I get you're a druid thing, but that right there is a one-trick on league. You know what warriors can do, bro. You should never lose. Anyway, he tried his best. Yeah.
Well, so to that end, I'll try and keep this brief. I've just got 2 more questions. First of those 2, of course, is let's look forward. I think maybe a good number of people weren't necessarily expecting this to be the result. There was a lot of talk about the plans that Soda had for the guild going forward if he were to take back the title of War Chief, but instead you retain it. Is there anything you can tell us about your early plans here for the direction of the guild, considering this victory?
Absolutely. Everybody calm down. Everybody calm down. Okay, Sodapoppin. Listen, I'm doing shit outside of a video game. Okay, so Sodapoppin, he's back to where I know you guys all love Sodapoppin. He's like your idol. You little WoW players worship this guy. He's a dipshit. But he's back to your leader, right? Look, I'm the guild leader, but he's like my sub officer. So he's scheduling all your little hide and seek events. Ooh, scavenger hunts, pussies. I'm just saying. Ooh, all right. So he's back doing all that. He's back throwing the tribute chest. If I have things to say in a guild meeting or something that's on my mind, then I'll do that. All final says run through me. And everybody calm down. Okay, you get Sodapoppin back telling you what to do.
All right. This one's a 2-part.
Raid. Also, raiding. By the way, raiding. I know Soda said that we would raid on, I think he was looking at early February. I thought recently, February 1st. February 1st. That'd be absolutely great.
Mark your calendars, everybody. You heard it here. February 1st. Mark your calendars. That's the date we're targeting. My final question to you, Tonk, is a 2-parter. Number 1, which game's harder, League or World of Warcraft? But more importantly, are you having fun?
I'm having fun. Fuck it. Fuck it. Fuck it. Fuck it. Fine. This is fun. Fine. I said it. League's harder. League's thinks harder, but I said it. I said it. Yeah.
Yeah,
At least we
there
got
it
that
is.
out of him.
Woo,
W.
well,
It
congratulations.
only took my entire
Thank you, Dash.
reputation to get that out of him.
All right, Zaro. Do you have anything from your Soda?
I have some questions for Soda.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
What the hell happened, bro?
Oh my god. That's offensive.
So I was owning in the first few duels. Things were going great. And I'll be honest, at one duel, my disarm parried and I knew this is where it starts. I knew John Blizzard was logged in, looking at Tyler1's overall account, locking in Cloud Keepers twice, Trent's Bane, first Dire Maul, Shadow Bolts resisting left to right, and I thought this is where it starts. We're giving him a show, but they're going to make sure that Tyler's going to walk out of here as the main character. And so that first disarm missed, but my nightmare began at that point. However,
Let me get this straight. You think you think Blizzard rigged this for Tonka Tonk?
It feels like it. It feels like this entire server, we're all just side characters in Tyler's world.
Wow.
But I made a huge mistake in a duel that I should have won the fist fight. I thought I had the upper hand, and in the midst of everything, I straight up forgot about AoE Fear Bandage. In my head, I felt, you know what's going to make the difference? I'm going to bandage in between auto attacks. That's going to make the difference. And I was so excited about that I just spearheaded it, and I just straight up forgot about Fear Bandage in an extremely important duel, and it lost me that fight.
Yeah, Zico and I were talking about that during the duel. I can't believe Tonka Tonk's foresight to know the fear was coming with the free Zerker stance swap to Zerker Rage the fear and interrupt. Tonka Tonk, what was going through your head here? And did you just know the fear was coming and you swapped, or was it a good moment?
Yes, no, I swear to God, I planned it. He had to use it eventually. Okay, these things are like mind games. It's what it is. Dude, I compared like 1v1 PvPs like this. It's like chess. You make a move, you wait for them to make a move. You make a move, you wait for them to make a move. They have like a special move that they're waiting to make. But you see it, but you don't let them know that you see it, so you can counter it. Checkers to chess, and I'm 2,000 fucking rated at chess. So I knew he was gonna, at some point soon, he was going to fear. So I pre-swapped to Zerker. And again, if you guys watch the VOD, I was not boxing on Zerker stance. Like, I was on battle stance for most of that fist fight until I thought that he was about to use his fear. Then I swapped to that, and then I insta-broke it, and then I popped out my fear the first time I used it in, like, the entire duel. That was the only time I bandaged that entire fight. For, like, an hour, he was not thinking about it that entire time. He completely forgot I had it. Completely forgot. Boom! Trap card. Right. I used it right at the last moment.
Smart.
I mean, if I had honestly just done the same thing, I had that win. I just fucking forgot I had it, too.
Why is that?
That's rough.
Why is that?
Because I was thinking about other things like Demo Shout and Thunderclap, and I was debating Pummel for damage, and I need to be in battle stance to not take 10% more, which you did all those things too. My brain never clicked fear until you did it, and I realized I just lost.
And that is because the pressure was on, and you crumbled. That is why. They're not built like me. I'm different, bro. How many times I gotta say it? I'm different. Pressure's on, I perform. Period.
Yes, Warchief.
Yes, Warchief.
Tyler, did you notice anything from Soda's perspective, as the victor here, that he could actually do better? Any coaching, perhaps, that you could send Alcor's way to kind of help him in future endeavors, future duels, future hardcore characters?
Yeah, stop being a fucking little dipshit coward. Play for charges, bro. Are you better than me or not? Play for charges.
Yeah, I'm definitely winning.
I button mash faster. You
See
guys
who
will
else is
open
betting.
king. Dude, I was losing charges against EU players. You're too scared to have a charge off. You're a coward. Press 5 faster.
Winning.
Press charge right now. If I win, I get Warchief. Go ahead.
Nope, no thanks. Nice try, though.
Soda, honest question here. What felt worse? The feeling you're feeling right now, or dying at level 60 on your hardcore character and having to start a level 1?
The feeling. No, I think what's going to feel worse is the next couple of days. I think dying on 60 really sucked. In in that exact moment, it hurt. But as I was sitting in that 6-second fear in battle stance, I put 2 and 2 together that there's nothing I can do now. And it was a slow, painful death. It took forever. And I knew the result because there's no buttons to press. It's just punching. Except for the fucking one thing that can allow you to get a full bandage. And it happened to me. This is honestly a WoW player's nightmare. I keep thinking I'm going to wake up from this. And I'm not.
I mean, yeah, it's pretty humiliating. Absolutely. Tonka Tonk, do we have any punishments for Alcors for losing this best of 9?
Is it punishments?
No, God, please.
Soda, let me ask you the question. Why were you gonna punish me?
I was going to have you level an alt and have a second character since you're already pre-raid bis, and I was going to make you play a caster.
I can play a mage just fine, bro. That's
Can
not
you?
a punishment, though. That would have been fine. Okay. If that was
Yeah,
your
but
punishment,
I was also going to have you do every challenge I had to do that you put upon me.
See? That's what I'm
5
talking
new
about.
songs, of course.
Let me make this clear. All these people around us sitting here, they were depending on you and counting on you to lead them to a raid. And you got level 60, you ran 2 dungeons, and you died. Somebody had to pick up the pieces, Sodapoppin. Somebody. I was that somebody, and that's what I did, and I kept the guild running, active. The dungeons have never been so filled. Level 60s haven't been so logged in. I did just fine. For you to ever think about punishing me, that's fucked up. But with that being said, no, I won't punish you, bro. This is enough of a punishment. How embarrassing is this? How red is your face? What was happening as I was healing during that chart? I can't wait to watch the VOD. All your chat was probably Keck W so bad. LOL. It's humiliating. That is enough
Tyler,
of a punishment.
my monitor is to my left. I don't want to look over there. My chat monitor. I don't want to look over there.
Block out the noise, brother. Block it out.
Yeah. This is again, I am truly living an actual nightmare. I don't even want to play Plunderstorm. I don't think my ego's ever been in deeper shambles than now. I was 4-1. I felt confident. Every duel after that, I think I got 0 crits,
Oh my
2 disarm parries.
Cope.
So the RNG was in my favor, but I myself 100% threw the punching match. And that feels even worse.
You know what? How about this, bro? How about because you're still making excuses and not fucking taking responsibility for what you've done, you still haven't learned. How about I actually do punish you?
Oh,
Please,
shit.
God.
You know what it's gonna
No.
be?
Okay, go ahead, Tyler.
How about you dye your hair pink? How about that, bro?
God.
How about that, Sodapoppin? That's fair. That's fair. That is fair. That is fair. If you're gonna punish me, I didn't say anything. How about you dye your hair pink? You've made other people dye their hair, shave their hair. How about that?
Yes, Warchief.
Yep. Perfect. Then it's all settled, boys. Then everything's settled.
Oh my God. Okay, Tyler, you are Warchief. All final executive decisions will be going through you. This is now Garrosh's horde. Well
Yes,
played,
sir.
Tyler.
Let's go. Let's go.
An earned win. Okay, looks like we're racist.
So,
I'm hearthing out.
all right.
Is there anything else interview-wise?
I think that's good. I think everyone knows what they need to know. We have our new war chief. Congratulations again to Tonka Tonk and for everyone coming out. Massive W's all around.
Thank you guys. Yo, Zaru Dash Zico. Thank you guys for the casting, guys. It was awesome. Appreciate it. So you're a dumbass, bro. How embarrassing. I'm not gonna lie. Good shit on you.
GG's, guys.
Our pleasure.
GG.
Thanks for
Until
putting
next
on
time.
a show. Thanks for putting on a show. Hey, I'll close this broadcast as I do every broadcast. Until next time, friends, stay healthy, stay safe, and be good to each other, all right? Peace out. Much love.
Peace, guys. Much love. Peace.
Peace.
This is the bet manager. Alright, I think we just have to Hearthstone because I'm not in any of these raids. Can I go in this one? No. Oh, I am in a raid. I just hid the UI. Alright, hang on.
What an event. Does he have enough gold to pay everyone?
Guys, I just want to say Soda doesn't represent the PvPers, okay?
He's Hearthing. He's out of here.
That was the letdown of a century.
False Hearthing. Bumps is Hearthing,
wow,
guys.
PvPers, how hard were you guys in that?
Dude,
that
I
fight,
was
Crimson?
fucking rock hard.
I mean, there's no way. Like, I don't know what to say even. How do you forget to fear? How do you forget to press fear?
-100.
I mean, guys, I mean,
He's too tunneled on like.
Well, are you trying to say it's scripted?
I have an important question. When are the bet payouts happening?
Vault probably has a list. Vault probably has it all written down. It's probably
Dude,
gonna take a little
vaults-
bit.
Yeah, go to the bank
literally
vaults
just
and we'll make a line like
Hearth
straight
me.
up.
He just Hearthed in front of me.
Well, they're not gonna trade out the money right away. It's probably gonna go to everybody's mail.
Oh man,
Yeah, I was thinking of that too.
Mail?
Yeah, it probably has a
'cause they got a
spreadsheet with
list.
everybody and what money they bet. They gotta do
need
the
the
math and
clip.
then mail it.
Of me
There was-
getting paid
more
out.
Yeah, there was definitely way more people on Soda side. There wasn't even that many. On
Yeah.
Tyler's side.
That just
Yeah.
shows the people who supported Tyler. We went all in with our money.
Yes,
There
sir.
was more
Alright,
people
baby,
supporting
let's
Tyler,
go.
but there was more people for Soda, but the guys on Tyler went all in.
Yeah, damn right.
We believe in our fucking war chief.
That's what I'm fucking.
it was 4.2k gold versus 2k gold.
Hell yeah.
That's what I'm talking about. So he's out of his money out of his pocket.
Are there any
Is it-
mages
is
here
it
still
3-1
that could port me
payout?
to org?
No, the odds are like fixed, right?
Yo, what is the
For what?
The odds are fixed so that the amounts always
Oh, just based off of
Work
the
out.
back roll.
Yeah, it's
Oh.
proportional to the bets that were placed. So it changes as more people placed bets.
We're getting 2-1. We're pretty much all getting 2-1.
And it ended at about 3-1.
No, he just said 4,000 to 2,000.
I think it's
Should've been on
It's gonna be
DraftKings.
3.07x.
boys? What is the
I
red
mean, it's
M
good.
next to my fucking name in Guild Chat mean? I've seen a couple people. It's on Soda's UI. What is that? What does that mean? The fuck is that? It's on stars. There's a couple other people that have it.
Surely it's a good thing if it's on my name.
Is it the list?
I don't know.
This is the final odds
What list is
posting.
it? Is there a list?
You're on the list, bro. You're fucked now.
Punishment list.
I'd count your days.
Sort of bet against himself. Wait, can we get a peace bloom and alcohol, please?
Wait, is Glorp here? I want to hear him do his thing.
Wait, are you guys saying that this final betting thing that was posted by Vulps was not actually the final bets? And there were more bets placed after the time was closed?
Simon, we're getting like 10-1 here, buddy. We're getting 10-1. Get your
Fuck
payout
yeah,
ready.
baby, dude. Even
Let's
more money
go.
for me then?
Let's go.
live.
I'm about to audit the spreadsheet.
Yeah. We need some audits here.
I mean, I'm just looking at the most recently posted sheet that's showing approximately 3-1
wait,
for
where you-
Tyler bettors.
Where are you seeing this? Where do you see the sheet?
In the general chat channel on OnlyFangs Discord, you scroll up a little bit. I posted, can we get a final like bet list?
shit.
And then Vulps posted it.
Yeah, I see it now. Okay.
I'm getting screenshots, boys.
All I gotta say, Simon, is we're fucking rich.
Simon, you put all your gold on it?
Yeah, best
I fucking love
investment ever.
Dude,
I fucking love it. That's the fucking man.
500.
That's the man right there. I feel bad for Lakari. He's the only one.
400.
He's the only one to get.
on it.
Wait, Ozzy, do you have Epic already? Epic mount?
He will soon.
I mean, he's gonna have
Looks
it.
like a lot of people are gonna get some epic mounts.
Yo, your voice thing is fucked up. Sorry.
Hopefully that's his normal
I'm
voice.
just trying to see if there's
No,
any
it's
extra
like,
drama to milk out of this from
I'm
like
used to
bets
it.
being changed or something.
430.
Oh shit, I forgot I have auto tune on. My bad.
Yamato with the 100 gold bet too. Okay.
100 gold bet on who?
That on Tyler.
Yeah.
I think that's all his gold. He loses in death rolling all the time. So he probably went all in too.
Yeah, he doesn't have use for it anyway.
His luck's turning around. His luck's turning around.
Can't believe you wouldn't bet on Tyler for this.
Where's
It's crazy.
I mean, Soda bet on Tyler for this. So,
Yeah, this might be a fixed match.
yeah, I don't know about this one, man. I buy power situation.
Bad
in my
vibes.
hands.
I'm just waiting for.
Wait, I need my money too. Where do we go to get paid?
I think I saw Volps at the mailbox, so I think everything is gonna be sent.
Okay, cool.
I have heard no word about what is or how these are getting paid out.
I know.
Wolf's ran with her money. She's out of here. He or she's
Probably.
She's gone, dude.
She's
What if
gone.
Bulbs just yoinked
All I'm saying
gold
is,
and
who's
logged
ready
off?
for first raid?
Bro, I'm so ready to raid. I thought for a second I thought he was gonna move the date up. Like I was like, oh shit. But hey, February 1st is gonna be lit.
Tonka should prioritize those who bet on him.
True.
I'll bet.
Sir, yes, sir.
I bet my entire house on him. Let's go.
Wait, so Tyler gets to pick all the raid leaders and everything now, right? All the group comps, everything.
Control. He gets final
I
say on him.
guarantee he's gonna make Soda do everything and then have final say.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Basically, Soda's punishment is he has to do all of the guild work and he has to run it all by Tyler. So it's basically he's doing all the work. So it's still like, but Tyler's just saying yes.
He's supervising.
Exactly.
See,
And that was the most.
I'm not seeing a 200 gold bet on Tyler 1 in this final betting list.
Like he did.
No, that was sick. That
Right.
was sick.
Yeah.
When I saw the fear bandage, and then I saw Berserk, he was standing in Berserk.
That was it.
Like, it's not here.
Like it's over.
You walked in on the last duel, actually.
Even the one before that, actually, even the duel before that, I think Soda got the charge off, and he still won that one.
Still won.
Guys,
Yo.
random fact of the day, guys. Today, there were more viewers in the WoW section than when the War Within launch day.
Oh,
yeah.
Let's fucking go.
That is crazy.
That is crazy.
That's actually sick.
That's how we do it, OnlyFangs.
We cooked.
Oh.
Classic WoW for the win, boys. Classic WoW for the win.
Yo, does anyone have 2 iridescent pearls? I need
Look,
them.
I'm just trying to get my.
Does
clip
anyone
to
have
make
any
my
spare
payout.
gold?
Nah, you should have been on the right team, Wise Torin.
What?
You're
Wise
dumbass
Torin, you
Torin
didn't
now.
You didn't even bet. Yo, I have one iridescent pearl.
Yo, send that to me. Send that to Darius. Send that to I
I'll
dare
give
you.
you some peace
Yeah,
blue
I
money.
mean,
How's
are
that
you in,
sound, Wise
I'm
thank
AoE
you,
farmers.
Ozzy.
Just mail it. Just mail it.
I don't know who's
They're
saying what.
offline.
It's I
Wait,
dared
no,
you,
they're
I
not.
dared
They're
you.
here.
I dared you. Oh, okay.
Yeah, I dared you.
All right, let me see if I
Why the
can
hell do you
peep
come
their
up twice?
stream.
Cause
See, maybe
oh,
maybe
it's
I
the
can find
mage,
out
yeah.
what they're
Mage,
doing
yes,
if
the
they're
mage.
mailing them out, because I just have no word on
All right,
what's
one more
happening
pearl. Anybody,
here.
please?
I'm just trying to find out what the hell's
now
happening.
you owe me
let
your
me
life.
check my bank.
You
Yo,
sold
am I
yourself
lagging
that
right now?
pearl.
Is everyone else lagging?
No lag.
Soda was so sad, guys. I was
Yeah.
watching him on stream too. He was so sad.
Yeah, dude.
I love it.
Well, like, I mean, I didn't expect Soda to lose. I expected Tyler to get like 1 or 2, maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't expect him to lose.
They're not live. Okay.
Honestly, the first round, Tyler like lost kind of by BS too. So the
Yeah,
fact
he did.
Came back.
he did.
He was getting
couple
griefed,
misses,
actually.
couple parries.
Well, no, because he kept getting spam invited, so his attacks weren't like registering.
Are they actually just not registering?
Yeah, on the 1st match.
It's crazy.
Oh, so
Dude,
all he
I-
did wasn't making that up? I thought he was just saying that because he's his coach, like sarcastically.
No, I think he's being for real. Dude, I got out of bed at the perfect time. Like, I got on my computer. I was like, I probably missed the fucking duel. I thought I was like hours late, and I fucking tuned in right when they were starting the duel. It was absolute cinema.
I rushed home from work just to make
The
it. guys.
betting sheet again? Yeah.
I'll get fired for this.
I'll get fired.
I did get
So
fired.
this was the final.
My office said.
Here. I'll get you all the evidence here. All right, can we get a final odds posting now that bets are closed? Vulp's handling the betting. Open in browser. This is the same thing. All these tabs are the same thing. Slow scroll. I wasn't the biggest bet in the entire house. Nothzan put 590 on Soda. But I was the biggest bet on Tyler's side with 500. Wait, how are you looting it? We're getting our clip. We're gonna need an explanation. Were there more bids placed after the final bids post? I see. Drama. Oh my god. The odds ended up. I've got some info. I got my payout. It is less than what was posted in the final, what was supposedly the final bets posting, because there were additional bets allowed after the bets were supposedly closed. I'm doing a quick calculation to see what the final odds were. Okay, so the posted odds were 3.07x, and the actual odds that were paid out were 2.582x. So, supposedly, this is... Supposedly, the explanation is that there were additional bets that were not documented. There could be other explanations. Big pog damage. Some of them were mailed out, but you can only mail to 20 different people per hour, so now they just have to be traded. Insane, yeah, I know. All right, buying the mount. I don't know. I don't know what I should do with all my gold. Burger 69. Thank you for the tier 1. Thank you for 4 months of support. I appreciate that. Thank you. Thank you. Hope you're having a great day. So yeah, this is the payout we received. This is the payout we were supposedly gonna get. So the difference due to the undocumented bets was about 240 gold. Undocumented bets. Yeah, I mean, that's the explanation we're given. We're gonna need a full investigation. Hang on. I'm gonna message Alex Bones right now. Get him, Is he online? Let me see. Alex Bones isn't online right now. He's like my go-to guy for like true and real news.